Dread Joker here. Welcome to Transformer Tuesdays, which is being done on Wednesday because I decided to spend Valentine's Day with my family. Can't blame a guy for that. So today, if you all remember, last time we reviewed the Cybertron Optimus Prime, today we'll be reviewing one of the other figures who was associated with him most commonly. Today we'll be reviewing the Transformers Cybertron Leobreaker. I cannot remember what size class this is. I want to say Ultra, but excuse me. Had a chorus of frogs in my throat. I want to say this was Ultra class back in the day, so about $30, $35. Now, what you might notice right off the bat is this guy is really oddly proportioned, and he's going to get way weirder much, much later. But yeah, coming up to the front here, we got a really, really nice lion, or machine lion head sculpt, which I actually kind of like. And if you come up really close here, I think Brainiac might be in control of him for some reason. Oh, excuse me. I'm not sure why that keeps happening. But over here we got a nice, really small Autobot symbol, actually, comparatively to the rest of the figure. But you got nice little bits of green going up here, accenting, you know, pretty much just the essential parts. Cyber key ports here and here. You know, it's the same part. They just mirrored it. Which is really good, because this actually is symmetrical. Unless you count the main, which, yeah, you're not going to get symmetry out of fur. It's next to impossible. But he's actually got a good range of movement. Like, you got paw movement. This is mainly for transformation, but he's got up and down movement on the paws. His legs are on nice ratchet joints, which is probably the loudest part of him. But then he's got ratchets up here. Forgot my train of thought. Oh, focus, you moron. But he's also got outward movement, which I will show off in robot mode because he gets weirder. He gets much, much weirder. So going straight into transformation, what we're going to do is come back here and basically remove the tail that was shoved inconveniently right up his butt. They just stuck it right on in there. I feel so sorry for this guy. We'll just set this over here, because we don't need it for right now. We will focus on the transformation, and I might regret this, because I just clipped my nails, and might not be able to... Come on! Oh, come on, I was able to do this last night. There we go. You gotta really get in here and untab the side panels first. And of course, for some reason, the right side goes a lot easier than the left. And then unfold all this. Now, you may notice this part right here. This will come into play later on. So, we'll go straight into robot mode and then straight into its other mode. So, fold down the heel spurs, which are freaking massive. These aren't heel spurs. These are the entire back of the foot. Straighten out the legs a little bit, because he's going to get a little taller. Bring his legs back 2 clicks so that he'll stand-ish. And then raise up the camera. And at this part, you're going to want to turn the biceps, fold the hands, and fold them back, and move out the thumbs. Now from here, you actually want to do this, and you have to actually break his arms. I say that because this joint literally makes it look like you broke his arms. You want to bring them out 1 click, and then bring this back. This connector here will just go into this slot right here. And that will just lock and secure everything in. And you want to come back here. There's actually a little itty-bitty notch cut in. You can actually see it on camera. Just get your nail in there. There we go. Pull it up, and then pull the head back. Let's straighten everything out here. And there we have Leobreaker in his robot mode. And yeah, it's a nice quick transformation. I really dig that, because I'm a guy who really does not enjoy overly complicated stuff. Ugh, stupid allergies. Let's bring him close up on the head sculpt. Now this is, in the series, this was Overhaul. So yeah, his original head sculpt translated here, but now he has fangs. But he's got a really nice gold head crest, or gold, I don't know what you'd call that exactly, visor crest? But then he's got, you know, the nice red head crest, nice red eyes, nice silver teeth. And kept almost all of his original head sculpt. I like that, but articulation-wise, not great for the head. I mean, he can rotate left and right, but only about 15 degrees. Any more, and you actually risk snapping the head completely off. But otherwise, he's got a nice range of movement. You know, the arms can do a full 360 on that heavy ratchet joint. The elbows can go all the way up, so we can actually kind of salute-ish. He's got a full 360 rotation there. This thing going on here. He does have outward movement on his legs, but it is really, really restricted, and it's like, why even bother? Because, ta-da, he can do that. Now, one pose I actually came up with last night that I actually really like to do is, okay, let's bring his weapon back in, because as you can see, there's this little tab right here, and there's this hole right here in his hand. So let's move his thumb out of the way. And let's just peg it right in there. So now, he doesn't have a gun or a sword. He has a whip. Cool. Anywho, moving right along, we're going to have to bring in his cyber key for this gimmick. And straighten out his hands a little bit. Because otherwise they kind of get in the way. We'll bring in his cyber key. I can't remember which one he had, so I just grabbed a generic jungle key I had in my box. That came out wrong. So, just stick the key in here, and, oh, come on, don't fight me. Sticking the key in will cause the claws to flip forward, which is pretty cool and redundant, because, they're about the same length. I'm not going to do this on the other side, I'm just going to come over here and flip it out, because, save time. Man, we won't be needing this anymore. But yeah, he's got some nice claws here. Really nice gold claws. Let's get him into that pose I was talking about. Let's see. This one goes forward. This one goes backwards. I don't know if it'll stand alright, because this isn't exactly a level platform. And then this arm goes like this. Holy crap, I got him to balance. Oops. Loosen this handle, and then, yeah, there we go. That'll let me to do this. Thank you, camera. Anywho, that's just my pose. It's like Kung Fu Leobreaker. And if you want to store the whip, something I figured out is you can actually just wedge it back in here. Use this nice little gap, and it'll actually hang on to it pretty well. You know, it's not super secure, but I mean, hey, storage. And not in the instruction manual. So let's just go straight on to Combine mode. Yeah, this guy is a part combiner, which is why he has this peg. So let's just come up to the front here, put his head back in, break off his arms, fold the claws back up, because, yeah, that's one gimmick I can just show off in the Combine mode again. Collapse his arms back together, just put them straight down like that, fold up the feet, fold up whatever size you want to use it as. Connect that there, and then there's this peg here, which is going to go into this hole right here. Just plug that in there, and now, and I kind of wish they had a piece to link these two parts together because it really ticks me off, but he became an arm. So yeah, let's set him down. And bring back in Big Boss. Oops. Sorry. Lock the camera in. Now what you're going to want to do with Optimus here is, since I've already got him in super mode, you got to undo his backpack. Take it off. And the way this works is this tab on Leobreaker is going to go into either side of his shoulders. But to do that, you got to first basically untransform one arm and put it right behind him. Then connect that there. I think you slide back. Yes, you do. Then you bring the entire backpack assembly back in, and this will just slide right over the arms and everything. And oh my god, I forgot how much of a chore it was to get this thing on. Oops, sorry, keep hitting the camera. Alright, this has to slide forward. No, Prime, your head stays up. Don't hide in your own chest. That's not how life works. But yeah, also you're going to want to bring these cannons and bring them straight back up. And there we have Savage Claw mode, which, okay, I admit, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's not cool for him. He's been reduced to an arm. The most oddly proportioned arm on the planet. Yeah, let's see. Touch your toes. Okay, I don't even have to bend over for this one. But yeah, and this gimmick here still works. The claws flip forward, and you're supposed to fold these parts in, because this is supposed to be like a hyper attack thing. But in this mode, no really good articulation because he doesn't have a sideways joint. So he only has inward movement still. So he actually can guard a little bit. And because Prime and Leobreaker share the same pegs, you can give Prime Leobreaker's whip. Just get it on into that hole. Come on, line it up, there we go. And close it up. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing it can do. I don't know why the joints on mine are still so tight. And this figure is from 2005. Prime, I love you, man. Stop fighting me. Thank you. But yeah, I like this figure for what he is. Nice little arm add-on, and they even repainted this guy into Nemesis Breaker, which is just a Decepticon version. And then they gave him, I want to say it was a Leo Prime or Lio Convoy repaint back in Universe 2.0. It was a Target exclusive. I'm trying to get my hands on it still. That and Nemesis Breaker. Just, you know, 2 lion arms, at least they'll match. Ish. Oh, thank you so much for watching. Come back next Tuesday when we will be reviewing the final combining segment for Optimus, and this one is better designed than this one. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.